And prosecutors and Derek Chauvin's defense team continue questioning each potential juror one at a time. So far, 5 jurors have now been seated.
Fox 9's Rob Olson is covering all the latest developments for us tonight. Rob, they're moving at a pretty good pace here.
Yeah, pretty good pace considering they set aside 3 weeks if needed for this. Today, 7 potential jurors were questioned. Of those, 2 were selected and 5 were released. Attorneys probing all of them about a wide-ranging assortment of issues: police and race, protests and riots. With the trial expected to go to late April or beyond, depending on deliberations, the first juror question Wednesday had a unique issue: his planned wedding on May 1st in Florida.
I think the COVID situation on top of this, we knew that planning this wedding, everything can go haywire in a COVID era.
Andy said he knows a potential witness who works in forensics at the BCA, but not a close friend.
Would you be willing to be ultimately convinced that maybe she did something wrong in this case?
Sure, yes.
Assuring, too, that he could pivot with his wedding, he was selected.
And go ahead and throw me under the bus with your fiancée.
That juror, a young white male sales manager, became the 4th to be seated, adding to 2 white males seated Monday, as well as a young woman of color. The 5th juror selected Wednesday, a black male IT manager who came to the U.S. 14 years ago.
We talked about how it could have been me, or anyone else.
He said he and his wife felt the impact of George Floyd's death, but had an open mind to learn more about everything that happened. Said he didn't like seeing businesses shut down by rioting, but has no problem with peaceful protesting.
Yeah, everybody has the right to protest, just like how people protest. I mean, people protest in this country
All jurors were asked opinions of Black Lives Matter, both as a movement and an organization, as well as Blue Lives Matter, their opinions of police and the courts when it comes to race, their views of the destruction following George Floyd's death.
Did I see anything useful or good coming out of the whole burning Lake Street and all that sort of thing? I did not.
That was one of the jurors that was not selected today. Now, during selection this afternoon, the Minnesota Supreme Court denied a request to review the whole issue of adding the 3rd-degree murder charge back in. Last week, an appeals court said the judge here, Judge Cahill, should not have dropped it to begin with. Cahill plans to take up that issue, among other motions, at 8 a.m. tomorrow, with jury selection then resuming at 9. At this point, 9 more prospective jurors are set for questioning. In the newsroom, Rob Olson, Fox 9.